Hi friends, this is Maggie. So it's been a little while since I posted a video, and I wanted to do the acrylic paint, but I ended up going out to Smoky Mountains, which we had a blast for a week, and we met up with my son out there, and it was awesome. And there was so much sightseeing that I just took a couple of pictures and stuff like that, and I'm also going to show you a nice little bear that came to visit our hotel, which was interesting. Let me show you that video now, and then I'll show you the what I have done, what I did when I was out there, and work on a acrylic paint for you guys today. Okay, alright, so what I did was I actually, most of the time that I was out there, I actually worked on my little hardcover watercolor book. Let me see if this has a name. What's the name? I think I bought it in one of those art stores, and it was a little expensive for being so small, but it does have a lot of pages. So let me show you what I worked on when I was out there. I don't know if I show you this one, but I completed this one before I went out there. Let me do a close-up so you guys can see it. I worked on that, but this was before going out there. And then I had the drawing for her, and I completed her out there. I also had this one drawn, and I also completed the watercolor out there. This one I just added a little bit more colors. They were very light. That was already done. And then this one I just wanted to use kind of wild colors, just playing with colors and stuff like that. So she's purple or blue, something like that. And then I worked on her. Shame on me. Gotta cover a little butt. But I had seen where they do half of wing on a butterfly and then the flowers, so I decided just to put a woman there standing on the sea. I also worked on her. I had seen this here, so I wanted to try that. And then this was fun. This was I used diluted the watercolor, used a lot of water for the black, and then once I placed my black there, I added with my wet brush. I just kind of hit different parts, and it started cutting. See if you guys can see it, creating that shade, which was really nice. And then this is my son Franco. He went in there and he did a drawing for me. That's his style. That's what he likes. He loves the pencil and the shading and all that. And then I work on this one, and then I work on this one. This was from a picture, from a photo that I saw. This one, I think this was from, I've just started drawing a face, but I wanted to do this technique here with the watercolor. So I like that. And then just kind of flowers here and there. Not my favorite, but I was just playing with that. Then I'm working on her. She's from an old picture. She is actually, her mouth is wide open smiling because she's on roller skate. And so I did a drawing. I'm going to play with colors on her, but it's such a beautiful picture. Let me see if I can find it. You guys can see it. It doesn't look anything like the picture, but I'm going to show you the picture. This is her. Isn't she beautiful? Look, she is gorgeous. So I went ahead and created her because I think she's so cute, look, chunky feet. And then what I'm gonna do is on my acrylic paint today, I wanted to just try it out, and I want to do this but using acrylic paint. This is with watercolor. So I know it's going to be completely different. I just want to try my acrylic paints. Now I'm a little more comfortable with watercolor because that's what I do most of the time. So what I did when I went out there, I went straight into, I did an acrylic paint. Went straight into it without practicing, without doing anything, and I came up with this. My husband was fishing in a river, So I did that. He doesn't look anything like my husband, but just play with that, and I created this one. So what I'm gonna do is I want to really, I spent some time right after working on that, and it was a little hard. It's completely different than watercolor when you work with acrylics. So I did a swapped, and these are the colors that I have, and then when I started adding other colors, I started getting different shades. Like when you brown and yellow will get that, brown and green will get that, brown and dark red would get that. And so I added more colors, and obviously if you take in that water, I mean not water, but if you add white to it, then you start changing the color. Like this color here with white looks like that. So look how pretty these colors are. So I did that to play around. I've got my little canvas here. I put gesso on it to make sure that the paint, you know, will flow really nicely. And I am going to be using my little Calmix box, the sponge for the tree, my acrylics. So that is going to be my video. I hope you guys enjoy this. Oh, and then I did purchase, when I was out there, I went to, I went to Cracker Barrel, and you know how Cracker Barrel has, it's so beautiful. They had all this Christmas stuff out. I feel like, oh, Christmas is coming. And I purchased this, another journal, of course, like if I need more. This is kind of like a suede leather type of, very, very soft. So I purchased that. There was $20, and I just did the paper. Obviously this is not watercolor paper, so I had to do a lot of layers and stuff like that to just come up with something like that. But I was looking at a spot there and just kind of did that, looking at it. And then this was a little house, but this was from a photo. And so I want to keep using this one for trees and landscaping until just to get me better at it, because that's where I struggle. Oh, and I bought the sticker. Isn't it nice? It's a bear, and then it has the watercolor painting inside. So I want to do that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.
like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Okay, so I am done, and I'll tell you what I was doing with all of my. I was referencing a picture, and I did this one, and it's obviously very different. This is supposed to be some kind of a fog in the bag, which is too light. When you look at the original picture, let me find it. See the original picture? I needed to use dark colors, and go darker here. This part here of my drawing, go darker, in order for this to make sense. So when I started using my acrylic, I wanted to use really bright colors, and I lost that. So when I was doing my white fogged in the back, it just wasn't making sense. So I ended up making it, changing it to look like water. So lesson learned. In order, according to the picture, you have to have that, probably the sun. See, it's behind the tree, which I don't have it in none of my pictures. Although I didn't want to make it exactly, I just wanted to just kind of reference it and have a tree in the background, but they ended up being completely different. So this is the watercolor, this is the acrylic paint. I'm starting to feel a little comfortable. I still take a long time working on it because I'm still trying to understand how to use the brushes, because it's completely different than watercolor. So, but I like it. I do like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and try it yourself. And some of you may already are experts on it. So, but this was fun to create kind of the same one for watercolor. Even changing the colors a little bit, and how I lost, when you start using bright colors, how things don't make sense once you're referencing a picture. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.